So playing steadily, Prelip comes to us from Fresno, California. Just begun to climb the poker mountain, so to speak, but he says climbing is something he loves to do.
Me and my wife Angela love the outdoors. We like to go to Yosemite a lot. Half Dome views are beautiful. An 18-mile hike round trip to get there. Once you get up on top, you're on this big rock, and you can see the valley, the mountains around you. It's gorgeous. So I've climbed and made it to the top of Half Dome. This is my first time at the Poker Dome, and hopefully I'll make it to the top.
Well, he's played steadily so far, and there's his wife Angela. Not far, terribly far, living in Fresno from Yosemite and from El Capitan, when he indicated he loves to climb.
I've got a new respect for Prelip. I tried climbing once.
Oh, I know you were telling me.
Not my thing.
No, nor mine.
Call. Fold.
Prelip with a King Jack, Hubbard at Jack 9.
Jeffrey limped in here with Queen 6 of diamonds. That's uncharacteristic of the way he's been playing so far.
Raise it 6 more.
Hubbard gonna raise it.
Looks like he's sensing weakness here in the other players just limping in.
Wow, he gets a call from Jeffrey, though.
And although Prelip has the best hand here, it's going to be tough for him to call with another overcall and a raise in front of him.
Yeah, and he won't do it. So 2 players go to the flop. There's a pair of kings and a deuce.
Wow, Prelip is hating it. He just folded
12.
King Jack.
That's right.
You might even say that Jeffrey might have cost him this pot by overcalling with this raggedy Queen 6 in this situation.
Well, bold play here by Hubbard, and it's going to be good enough for him to win. Played that extremely well, and that will put Hubbard on the upside at 55,000 chips now, and Prelip can only think of wouldas, couldas, and most importantly, shouldas. Fred Topic, Michael Gratz, and Fisa de Florius. Telling you all about the competition here. That competition starts with Tim Jeffrey, 72,000, our chip leader. Randy McKay has moved himself into second place. Chris Kaufman right there. All 5 players who remain are above where they started. Randy McKay comes from a town of 500 people, Findlay, North Dakota. And with it, he's got a deep knowledge of poker's roots in the Wild West.
The town of Deadwood is the most popular frontier town back in the day. Wild Bill Hickok, of course, was a famous frontiersman, aces and eights. That's the hand he was holding when he was shot. When I get dealt aces and eights, I always think of Wild Bill, and I tip my hat because I think he was a great man and he did a lot for the poker world.
Well, it looks like he might have gotten a little inspiration from Wild Bill Hickok because he's been playing great up to this point. He's gotten aces over kings, but then he's been playing tight. He hasn't had much of anything. He's been conserving his chips.
Did they call aces and eights a dead man's hand, right?
They did. They sure did.
Fold.
He's hoping not to be the dead man.
Right now, he's very much alive. 65,000, just 7,000
Down to
chips
the
behind our
blinds,
chip
huh?
leader, Jeffrey. Kaufman and Hubbard will fight this one out.
Well, Hubbard's changed a little bit, since we first started. Originally, he folded 2 small pairs. Now he's started to raise it up with Jack 9.
How about 2 pair with that 10 and 5 on a flop? Well, now he could get contested here.
He might get a little bit of action.
I call.
You gotta like the way he's played this hand up to this point, trying to get his opponent to catch something on the turn. A little bet here of maybe about 10,000 seems right to me. Get a little value out of the hand.
I call.
And a call from Kaufman. This is going to be big for Hubbard.
Wow.
2 pair.
Well, Hubbard played that absolutely perfectly.
Boy, he really did.
Absolutely. His opponent flopped zippity-doo-dah. On the turn, he catches middle pair. Tough to give Hubbard an ace there. Now he bets. On the river, he bets again. It's absolutely perfectly played hand.
And for the first time since the second hand of the competition, we have a new chip leader, and it is Keith Hubbard.
Fold.
Kaufman, on the other hand, now is short stacked, almost desperately so at 21,000.
Yeah, the blinds are going to cost him roughly a third of his stack every single round, so he's really got to pick a hand here and go with it soon. And he's got Jeffrey dominated.
6-Jack-10.
Well, Kaufman has flopped a gut shot straight draw. Jeffrey has flopped an open-ended straight draw. Jeffrey's going to turn up the heat a little.
And Kaufman's going to fold. So the heat got a little hot. And Jeffrey will take that down, and he will move himself further into second place. Well, are you ready to be part of the most exhilarating and breathtaking poker series ever? Every week, 6 lucky players get flown out here to Las Vegas to compete inside the Poker Dome. We'd love to welcome you to the game, so log on to MansionPoker.com, and you can earn a shot at $1 million. Those people right there have already done that.
You could be next.
One of these people certainly could be. I won't be.
Well, if you're not going, I'm not.
All right. We can talk about it.
It is fun. Think about how much fun it is for them. We can just talk about $1 million. They can win it.
Exactly. Kaufman, ace, queen, and this very likely will be his line in the sand. And it probably is going to be enough. I don't think he's going to get any takers.
No, it's tough to call with 10-5 and 8 deuce.
So Kaufman will get a little something back, not nearly as much as he would have liked, of course.
No, but every chip that you gain when you're short is crucial because it adds a significant portion to your stack. Him showing ace-queen there is sort of reasonable because he wants to show that he is going to be choosy about the cards he's playing, even though he is short.
I raise the pot.
Okay, going to raise the pot, and then that likely will be enough as well.
Well, he can make the dead man's hand with that.
That's right. That's right. Isn't that interesting? The ace-8, we talked about it.
But he's going to win some chips.
Kaufman is already folded. So does Jeffrey. Prelip could get this one all by his lonesome here.
Well, in this situation, I like the raise he's making here. He's got a big stack right behind him. He's more than happy to win just the blinds with his raise here.
Hubbard's going to let that one go. I think he thought about it for a minute there.
Sure did.
So Prelip will win that hand, and that'll get him up above where he started once again. So the chip leaders right now, Hubbard and Jeffrey, more to come.